Hey, Justin Francine here, your athleticism performance coach. I want to talk to you about grounding, earthing, getting barefoot, connecting with Mother Earth. There is no reason in this planet why books like ZAP, Radiation Nation, Electromagnetic Radiation Survival Guide, all these books wouldn't exist if there wasn't scientific evidence proving that the body, the earth, has a negative ionic charge. The ocean has a negative ionic charge, and it's so different from the positive charges from man-made EMF. They are made with a positive charge. The radio frequencies are made to go in one direction. That causes lots of chaos in our body. And then the radio frequencies are 10 zeros faster. All the electricity is revs at a faster wavelength spectrum than where we optimize. When we're sleeping, we're in 1 to 4 hertz or waves per second, even below 1. That's 1 wave per second when you're in a deep dream state, when you're recovering and resting, sleeping and healing, producing all the hormones to heal you. Guess what your cell phone's at? 2.45 billion waves per second. Those cell towers, 20 billion waves per second. Oh, and 5G, 60 to 90 billion waves per second. The FCC allows up to 100 billion waves per second when we sleep at 1. What in the world are we thinking? Okay, so how do we solve this? Crazy stuff, huh? Well, I was freaked out until I found our solution. So thank goodness I'm a researcher, and guess what we have? Grounding as the solution. You can get out on the earth and ground. You can go barefoot, get out in the sand. You guys, why does getting barefoot and going out and putting your toes in the ocean feel so good? It's because the ocean, the earth has that negative ionic charge. Yeah, you're on vacation, that helps. But the main science is that your body is getting back its negative ionic charge. That's how you're going to benefit from this, is having a negative ionic charge. So that is exactly what our EMFrocks.com grounding bag does. It brings you back your negative ionic charge. It grounds you. When you're grounded, you heal. That's exactly what Clint Ober says in his earthing book. Okay, I've had this for years. You guys, this book's amazing. It talks all about earthing and grounding and how you heal. And when we introduce rubber soles into our planet and onto our feet, we stopped getting away from earthing and health challenges started arising. When we introduced electricity into our homes, cardiovascular, diabetes, suicide, memory, Alzheimer's challenges spiked. I think diabetes took the cake, literally, because of all the fake modified foods with glyphosate in it. That ended up skyrocketing higher than anything else. But you guys, this EMF stuff is real, and especially now with them wanting to roll out small cell sites everywhere. Those are billions of waves per second nonstop. There's an adaptive power control that's on your cell phone. When you're not using the cell phone, it kind of stops checking for stuff. It can receive, but it's not like a router going, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. But that's what those cell things do all night long when we're supposed to be sleeping at 1 wave per second, and they're going to be literally at 90 billion waves per second. So not a great formula for health and wellness and productivity. You want to be able to sleep and heal. You want to be able to recharge and stay charged and keep your negative ionic charge. That is how you're going to be effective in life, and that's how you're going to be productive. And our grounding bag is the #1 solution. Why? Because anything else out there, you're going to have to plug it into the wall, the ground. That's not going to work. Mats are really challenging. It's not going to work for very long. It's going to stay good for a bit, and then over a period of time, it'll burn out. It's so challenging to clear an electrical source directly. Now, the products with copper chips on them, those things, oh man, they work for a little bit too, because the copper kind of conducts it, and then the crystals will ground it out a little bit. But guess what? Over time, those two will burn out. And then, unfortunately, the copper will imprint the bad in you over a period of time. So I've looked at all the solutions. I've studied this stuff for years, about a decade almost, on all this EMF stuff. And that's where, with the research with the doctors, we've come up with our EMF Rocks grounding bag. It is an absolute fantastic solution. It is the healing pulse of the earth in a bag. This is just like going on a vacation to Hawaii, Mexico, putting your feet and your toes in the sand and in the ocean and bringing that healing pulse and that negative ionic charge to your body. It recharges your body. That's why with athleticism, when I'm working on athletes and we're working with an injury and doing bridge training and performance work, it's so important to keep them having their negative ionic charge. If they don't have their charge, they're depolarized, they won't heal quickly. That injury will not heal quickly, and they're going to be more likely to get injured. So emfrocks.com, pick up our grounding bag. It is designed to repel EMF. Look at that. Repel, 4G, 5G, ground, recharge. Says it right on the tag. That's what it's all about. That's what it's meant to do. This is just frequency healing at its best. We want you to ground, get close to Mother Earth, go hug a tree, grab the leaves, get connected to that, feel the sap of the tree, connect to those. That's where you're gonna feel that leafy green part. That's where you're gonna get really rooted and grounded with the tree. If you're in a cold environment, out in the mountains, Colorado, where you can't get barefoot or it's too cold for you to go barefoot outside or sit down outside on the ground for a bit, grab a tree, hug a tree, stay connected and earth that way. But even better, grab a bunch of grounding bags and just hold on to it. You can tap it to ignite yourself. It'll act like a homeopathic tincture and it recharges your body. This thing is absolutely the healing pulse of the earth in it. It's amazing. The crystals are alive. They need to be stayed sealed. So it's just like makeup. They'll lose their form and function if it's unsealed. So you can literally take this tag off, use the bag as is, put it in your bed. The closer to you, the better. Put it underneath your bed. That's okay too if you don't want it on your bed when you're sleeping. We recommend 3 to 5 grounding bags per 2,000 square feet, in addition to one in or under each bed. You would put those 5 together on a tile floor, cement floor, centrally located, ideally in a bathroom. Most people have tile floors in a bathroom. So the tile and cement are great conductors. Wood and carpet still work, but tile and cement are better. So compile a mass of these, put them there, and then also put one in or underneath each bed. Guess what? You're gonna sleep better than ever. You're gonna heal. We've had clients that have had early menopause stuff, menstrual cycle had stopped for months, night sweats, couldn't sleep through the night. Putting some grounding bags in their bed, everything normalized with them. Clients have gotten off pharmaceutical sleep medication and just use this grounding bag. It'll recharge you. For jet lag, it'll recharge you. Guys, this stuff is absolutely God's gift to our planet for coexisting with man-made radiation. This is just science. Look at the science of earthing, look at how your body revs, and look at the difference between what we're just bombarded with and surrounded with 24/7. It's so different. Give yourself a healing chance. Give yourself the gift of a good night's sleep with our grounding bags. That's where you're gonna stay charged, and that's where you're gonna be able to heal and be productive. And not only in sports, you're gonna prevent injuries, but also in your daily life and your work. You're not gonna be worried about breaking down or fatiguing. And then also you're gonna end up making so much money because you're not having the cognitive challenges that are associated with EMF. Focus, memory, behavioral, headaches, fatigue, all that stuff, stress, anxiety, that's all directly correlated to EMF exposure. So if you're in an office and there's routers everywhere and everyone has 10 different devices going on all the time, that cumulative effect of EMF stuff, I mean, we're already revving at, in a low frequency, then we're already at, 20 billion waves per second on everything around us, and then you add 100 people all around you with that, and then 1,000 people, it's not looking good, the cumulative effects of this stuff. So give yourself a fighting chance. This is portable. Take it with you. Okay, put them in your car. Load them up if you have a Tesla because you're going to need it. That's what we want. And if you have solar panels on your roof, you're going to need at least 5 and then 1 in or under each bed, and you'll sleep better than ever. Guys, jump on EMF Rocks, grab your grounding bags. Earthing is the solution for health and well-being and healing injuries. It's frequency healing. That is how we heal and optimize our performance. You want to stay charged with your negative ionic charge. You want to stay grounded. That is when you're going to be most productive and just knock it out of the park. Okay, so this EMF Rocks grounding bag is your portable solution to take with you. It's more cost effective than the grounding mats. It'll save you hundreds of dollars versus those. Get one, put it under your bed. All right, you guys. And then when you want to load up your house with it. Protect your whole house. You can't do that with a grounding mat. You gotta protect your entire house. That's what these are all about. Protect your car, your office. Bring them with you when you're traveling. Put them in your check-in suitcase. Okay, you guys. The more of these you can compile, the better. That is grounding and earthing in a bag. That's what this is all about. I wanted to share that with you. I don't think we really talk too much about grounding enough, because grounding is how we heal. Jump on it, grab your grounding bags today. Thank you for your time. And you guys, 2020, this is the year for frequency healing and grounding.